Your partner should leave you if you treat him like shit because of your trauma. Hello, friends. Welcome to Life and Laughs with Mowgli. Hope you're doing well. Well, that beginning bit got your fucking attention, didn't it? Let me evaluate on what I just said. I just wanted to grab you. That's why, as you're going past, hey, watch this podcast. This is episode 1. Basically, it's a podcast about talking about what people want me to talk about. So what I mean by that is I basically ask you lot. This podcast is basically you run this podcast, so you have a say on what content it is. I don't know whether it's been done before, but I thought, hey, let's run with it. Partly because I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. So I thought, hey, let's put the responsibility on you lot. And a couple of things I'm going to touch on in this episode, because it all falls under one umbrella. One of them was I done a TikTok basically saying you shouldn't be in a relationship if you still have unhealed trauma. And what that comes from is I have seen a lot of women and men treating their partners like shit because of what they've been through in the fucking past. And I said basically they should fucking leave you. And you should grow old on your own and die alone. And then basically one of my good friends, she's a lovely woman, Melanie, big up Melanie, she commented saying, so we should be punished for the trauma that we went through, which wasn't our fault. No, absolutely not. It wasn't your fault. You didn't fucking deserve any of it. No one should. It's not your fault at all. But your partner should not end up getting the brunt of what happened in your past that someone else did to you. It's not his job to mend your heart. It's not his job to pick up the pieces. Some people would. Doesn't take a big man to do it. If you're treating him like shit and he leaves, or if that bloke is treating you like shit and you leave because of the trauma, everyone is going to be on that person's side. They're like, he's no good for you if he was a real man. No, he just didn't want to be treated like shit, or she didn't want to be treated like shit, which is what you were doing, treating him like shit because of what happened in your past. It's scummy. Heal first. Be on your own. Find yourself. Go travelling. Heal yourself. Touch some fucking grass. And then when you're ready, then you can be with someone and build with them from the very beginning. It's not fair on the person if you treat them like shit because of what happened in your past. They have every right to leave your ass. I can say that because I've been on both sides. Not to the extreme of treating them like shit, but being very clingy and almost like they couldn't breathe. I was that person. In about 10 years ago, I was in a relationship and a lady at the time went out on a night out. Didn't do anything wrong, but every 5 minutes I was messaging them constantly, like, what you doing? How's your day going? Not asking who you're with or anything like that, just saying, hey. And then when she didn't message back in half an hour, I was like, what's up? Look, what's going on? And then I think it's from the past, but scenarios started playing in my head. I was like, oh, great, she's in, but I had to work on myself. Now I've got a girlfriend that loves me being this clingy because she's never had it. And I love the fact that I'm a fucking idiot. And I've never hid that from anyone. I am a sarcastic idiot with not much to offer. But this woman loves everything about me. And I love everything about her. She's awesome. She makes me want to be a better person. I think the way I've healed is, this isn't a healthy way of doing it. But because of my past, the way I've healed is the less you give a shit, the happier you'll be. When you stop giving a shit, a few years ago to the level I did, I literally didn't care about anyone's opinion. They meant nothing to me. They were like candy floss. I was like, ugh. They were on direction. Not for me. But no, now, I don't know. It's like, because everyone's situation is different. But don't hate the person, your partner, for leaving you because you treat him like shit because of what someone else did to you. You should be grown up and adult enough to think, he's not that person. Maybe I shouldn't be talking to him like a piece of fucking shit. It's actually pretty simple. But hey, that's just the way I think. I've been in a relationship where this is how my worst trait now is, I don't argue at all. I love getting a rise out of someone. If I know someone is trying to prompt me or get a rise out of me, I will do the complete opposite. When someone, like your partner, sits there and goes, or breathes deeply, they're expecting you to go, hey babe, what's up? I will be that partner that won't ask. I'll just be like, cool, I'm going to the pub or I'm going to go to bed. I just won't ask because I know you want me to. I don't do hints. I don't just tell me what you fucking want. In one relationship, the partner was trying to get a rise out of me, and then she got annoyed at me because I didn't ask. And then I was just went up, so I tapped her, I put my hand on her shoulder, and I was like, babe, just a rough timeline, how long you're thinking, or how long do you think you'll be pissed off at me for? Just a ballpark figure. And she went, at least a couple of days at this rate. So I was like, excellent. So I went out to the pub, had a couple of games of pool, and then I just avoided her for 2 days. Came back, and I was like, hey, babe. Gave her a kiss. She was like, I'm pissed off with you. I was like, no, you said about 2 days. I was like, now we can get over it and act like everything's normal. I can act like everything's fine because I don't like confrontation. I don't like arguments. I like when people get wound up over someone's opinion or the stupidest little things. There are 8 billion people in this world. No one's going to agree with everything you say. And that's fine. You can still disagree with someone and be friends with them and still talk to them. You can do that. If you can't, you don't have the mental capacity to be on this bloody earth. Which leads me on to another thing. If you're accused of being fake, there's probably a reason for that. My version of someone being fake is my dad taught me this. If everyone likes you or you get along with everyone, you're either lying or you're being fake. Because it's impossible for everyone to like you. If everyone likes you and gets on with you, you're doing something wrong. Think about that what you will. You know who I'm talking about. I have lost and I don't really have a social circle anymore, really. Because I don't care. As I was one of these people that was an idiot and got everyone's attention and wanted everyone to like me. I realised it was fun at the time because it was just the way I did that. I realised it was all evolved around drinking and drugs and stuff like that. And it's like, I'm getting older now. I've got a family. It's not the way to get someone to like you. And I'd rather be hated for who I am than loved by lots of people for being fake. I said what I said. It's just the way I feel. Again, this is just a fucking opinion. So pull up your knickers and your boxers and chill. Okay? Don't know if you noticed the book there from my girlfriend. I'll put her website up there and in the bio. Can't remember what else I said. One of the other comments I had was Rita on TikTok. She said, talking about again, wise cheaters, should you give them another chance? And also, what if they come up to you first? What if they come up to you first out of the blue and say, look, I've done this and I'm really sorry. I wanted to tell you. That's good. They've done wrong. But the thing is, they're not admitting it because they're sorry. They're admitting it because they feel guilty. It's guilt. It's not love. I don't think you should give cheaters another chance, no matter how much you love them, because a lot of people, more so than not, they stay with someone that cheated on them because they love them. And 9 times out of 10, it's even though say you're forgiven and I work on it, there's still going to be that seed in the back of their head, always, until you die. Your partner's always going to have that seed in your head. It's like, who are you messaging? Where are you going? Are you really at work? Stuff like that. This is where I'm going to get hated, but I don't care. I've been on the receiving end of the whole opposite gender best friends. I don't trust your male best friend, babe. He wants to enter your body parts. He does. They're only friends with you for one reason. They have either had sex with you and been with you, or they want to. Trust me, because I've been that friend. I know how it works. It is true. In one of my relationships, split up with a girl. She had a best friend that she's known for many, many years. They grew up together from kids. And I was, in my head, I was like, it's like a sixth fucking sense. I swear to fucking God. But, yeah, split up. And then when we split up, found out that they was in a relationship. The best friend. They're like brother and sister. I don't know what weird Pornhub shit this is on. Obviously, I wish them all the best. But, you know, I don't trust them. It works vice versa. I'm just talking about from my experience, okay? I don't trust them. They want to put their hands down your pants. The idea of this podcast is I want you to have your say. I want you to basically run the podcast, so to speak. Mainly so I can put all the pressure on you lot. And if it fails, it's your fucking fault. No, partly because I had no fucking idea what I wanted to talk about. So I thought, hey, let's go to all my followers that I've got. Because I went from 80 followers to 3,500. So I thought, hey, let's get you involved. So every week, I think the best thing to do is every week I'll go on TikTok, put a post up. Even on here now, on this first episode, what I want you to do is put a comment of what you want me to talk about next, what you want me to rant about. What would you like your opinions on, my opinions on? Because at the end of the day, it's just an opinion what I have. My voice means absolutely nothing. You don't know me from Adam. So why would you... I'm just giving you my opinion. I thought, I've got lots to say. So do you, apparently. So I'll be your voice. And it's good that you want my opinion on these type of things, to be honest. Because a lot of people have a lot to say, but they're scared of saying it because they don't want to piss people off or lose people. That's fine, but at the end of the day, that's going to build up and up. And eventually you're going to burst. Just, if they're your true friends, you'll be able to have a debate and talk about shit. And then afterwards, if they still disagree with you and want to go their separate ways, bye, Felicia. They're not your people. A lot of y'all need to realise that it's fine to disagree with people and still get along with them. You can do that. The problem with stupid people is I like having a debate, and you can tell a stupid person because two people will start having a debate and one person will turn it into an argument. That's the stupid person. I don't know. That's just it's like a flat earther. It's just my experience, which probably means absolute shit to you. But yes, that's my opinion on a certain couple of subjects that a couple people have mentioned on. But as always, in these comments, because this is the first episode, I now want you to put your comments of what you want me to talk about next, or what you want me to rant about, or something like that. Because I do love a fucking good rant. But you let me know in the comments what you want. Obviously, I thank you very much for your comments. It is much appreciated. And if you get a chance, go to my other half's website. You can get your own personal tarot reading. You can buy one of her many books on there. Show some love. Hope you enjoy your day. And you are all amazing, even if you do disagree with me. Because that's fucking fine. You can disagree with people. That's life. I'm just giving you my opinion. I'm just an idiot with a microphone. Anyway, thanks for joining. Love you, bye.